Hello and welcome in, everybody. It's ESEA Season 56. We are in North America. Maine is the department, and now playoffs. We've seen some exciting things here from NineFly, and they found themselves at 3-1 in the playoffs, despite having to sneak in here on an 8-6 season. Oblock, Zone Wars, 9-5 on their regular season, currently 4-1 in playoffs as well. We had that interview with Bands. We talked about how this is going to be one of the toughest games for them here in this lower bracket. Starting off on Overpass tonight. Inferno will be the next one if we need it. And Ronan the Barbarian, that's who we need to see popping off early. Meet you in J-Traps. J-Traps, our bully with the dualies. Getting things done here in round one. Learsey, the last standing member outside of Connector here. I think that was just a quick visual bug, actually. Learsey here down at the bottom of Connector. Pops the door, has been spotted. A little damage, but Learsey will find the one through. The cavalry will come into play, and they'll begin together. There's the flash. Spotted just yet on the swing. Ronan immediately puts him down. A 2 for Ronan. 2 for J-Traps. NineFly up by 1. Michu, maybe a few issues. We'll see if he can get reconnected here. I do believe this is Oblock Zone Wars map pick here on Overpass. Inferno will be map number 2, should it be needed. Ancient will be the third map on the card here tonight. It looked like Oblock Zone had played a lot of Mirage, Dust 2. Ancient certainly on there as well. But they've been playing very well here in the postseason. Often 2-0ing the majority of their opponents. I think they had a series that did go 2-1. I'll wait for Michu to get loaded back in here. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. We're just getting started. No matter who you're here to cheer for, we appreciate anybody and everybody that's stopping by here tonight. We will wait for Michu to get loaded back in. Only one round in and done before we had a few technical issues here. In that previous round, round 1, Learsey was the only member on the side of Oblock to find a pick. The economy in the best of positions, but they're going to deagle out here in this round. We're going to see NineFly buy in. Ronan able to pick up that M4. Couple MP9s in the mix. It does appear that Michu has made it back in. Starting lineup over here for Oblock Zone Wars. Alex, Jason, Mickey, Sacrifice, Triple E's, and Learsey. Side of NineFly, look at the soar above the competition. One more time yet again tonight here in the lower bracket of playoffs. Ronan the Barbarian, Mr. Bands will make them dance. You can't top the op of J-Traps. It's Mr. Dash, all cash in business, baby. Michu will eat you alive. We say it every time. He is the machine, the consistent machine for NineFly. Into round 2 we go. A lot of action toward a party. And split here for NineFly. A little more of a presence toward the beat. We're going to see Alex begin to make his way up long here with the help of many teammates. Ooh. Mikey. Did he spot the dome there? He lets that shot ring out. Not hitting anything just yet. A little bit of an early rotation. NineFly will send that third member back this way now. On that hop over. Has been spotted. Molly will come in, and that forces Jason back a bit here. 2 toward the long side. 3 on short. Bands almost gets caught here by the pistol. Molly comes out. Jason will take a bit of flame damage. Now they'll look to pressure forward. Drops the first. Jason fires back. Finds one on the deagle. Alex pressure up long. It's a beautiful flash though. And Jay Trops will solidify another one. On the swing. Trops is good for 2. Miku picks up one more, and ESEA Ronan will find Sacrifice. And sacrifices were made for Oblock Zone Wars. They find only a pick there, as they will have funds now for a full buy round. A set of AKs in hand. NineFly. 5 on the board here for J Trops. We saw him playing very well in Crossfire last night, despite having a tough loss against an advanced team. Something that's only going to make you better. Love to see the fight, the determination here from NineFly. J Trops, it's a nice easy flick. He'll back off and look for one more. Dash will have help toward connector. Now they'll begin to send one back the other way. Trops might have an opportunity here. No. That rings out, but he does fall away. Smoke in toward the showers. Pretty even split push from Oblock at the moment. And there's a swing from Jason. J Trops was ready though. And the legendary John Stew's in the building. How we doing, Stew? Oblock Zone Wars will have to decide what they want to do here now in round 3. Nice. Were you with Glitch Post? Emma will be ready for some of that action there as well. She made a guest appearance in the Twitter post today. Picture. Michu, nade over the top will find a bit of damage onto ESEA. Alex and crew begin to work their way through Monster here. On in towards sandbags. Pressuring forward. Graffiti not spotted. One tucked toward pit here as well. Michu. Flash over the top. The pop of the peak, but Sacrifice finds the first. Michu will reel in one of his own. Ronan the Barbarian is good for one. Band's good for another. Alex found a pick in the mix. They get the extra funds from the plant. The NineFly will win another big round. They only lose 2 here in this one as well, but they take that full buy round away from Oblock Zone Wars, more importantly. Get him, Stu. It is a field of breadsticks for Oblock Zone Wars. Mikey. Or Mickey. Still with the donut there, but it's only into round 3. They've got extra funds, a full loss bonus. Things a bit cheaper on the T side, so even though they lost that round, they're still going to be able to come away with a full buy round here in round 4. Quite a full set of utility, though. Hoping I remembered to take that 2-minute delay off. I hope you hear me in real time here. A lot of pressure heading toward the B site from Oblock this time, and they found their way into waters. What are you doing down here in me waters? As old Greg would say. Bombs down here as well. One toward Monster. There's a smoke in the way at the moment. And the spray through will find just a bit of damage. I saw it up there as well, but I got to alt tab to do it, so I need a second. Dashes here. It's Ronan who finds the pick. Learcy does get dashed with a MAC-10. Learcy's going to find another, and it opens up the side a bit, but Jay drops. The Snipe Master will rain down disaster for Oblock one more time. They find the plant, though. They get the extra funds, and they bring the round back a bit. They're unaware of Michu, though, lurking outside of Monster. Appreciate you, John Stu. Nice spray for Michu. He's good for another. We talked about the consistency of Michu, and we get to see it in full force. He's good for the 3K, and the defuse will come in with ease. NineFly, 4 in a row. Maybe we'll do a listen in here, actually, as I hop over here and get rid of that overlay quickly. All right.
Can I have an A4 pour?
I'll go on board with, you know what, J-Trop. Meechers
they're gonna
at
have a buy
6
again.
and J-Trops is at
They
8.
got 34 plus bomb.
We'll see where they go
Play line
first.
again this round, Jay. You can do your same shit if you want, but start that setup again. I feel like they're just gonna be very intentional about what map control they're
It
taking.
appears that Bands is a little in front of our friends.
Nade on the second flash next time if you want to do it again.
Yeah, I should have.
Looks like we got a little more action toward the B site here.
Monster?
Two monster.
One down.
Was that 3 monster?
Haven't seen anything con, still nothing.
Right
Flashing
now,
short.
Bands is the only one at B, so we're going to tune into Bands.
Bang.
I hit it.
One's like, one's
Close
on the
up,
wood
close
panel.
up.
There. Yeah.
Short
Nice.
dead. One more short.
I'm holding.
We see Ronan finding that first pick.
I'm
pillar.
Okay.
One's short.
So
One
short.
is
Yeah,
short.
yeah.
Peeks me.
I have his out.
I'm not peeking him. I'm just, yeah. I'm ready to swing off your cons. I'm gonna hold a barrel. Smoke.
Speaking for Beth,
Monster.
I'm rotating.
Out, monster 2.
We see 2 out.
I'm
Monster.
just holding short now. No
All
flash.
from Bands.
I'm flashing in this tail.
Short dead.
Two dead.
Bands and Ronan.
No, last one short, I think.
They're
I think
good
I'm
for
short.
3.
Short.
I killed a short.
Yeah, short.
Bomb is default. Run is
No
bomb.
waiting.
I'm in the barrel smoke.
I have his out. You can swing off me.
Okay.
Listen to the call.
Nice!
Nice! Yes! We always get the good rounds, baby. Bands will make them dance. Let's go.
They might just rush B here.
5 in a row. You hear a little bit of the call out coming out. A potential could rush B because nothing else seems to be working at the moment for Oblock. We had the interview with Bands recently again. I know I touched base on it earlier, but there wasn't as many people in here. He talked about how this could be one of the toughest games in that lower bracket, and if they could go on to win this one, their next opportunity would knock at the door in advance, and it would be maybe their best chance yet. Out through Fountain. It's still very early in the night. There's 3 maps on the card. And it's young. We've seen so many 10-2 turnarounds from NineFly and opponents. But it does feel nice to start off like this. You were cautious of some early pressure toward B. It doesn't seem to be the case here, though. After a little time, they begin to send more toward A. Timing's everything, and it is Alex to find Michu first. J-Trops is there with the op, though. Unfortunately, Bands gets a bit wide of the truck. He's the next to fall. J-Trops. Quick flick of the wrist. We'll pick up one more. They've made their way onto site here, though. Now on a 3v3. Ollie comes in. There's Jason. Mickey does find the first on the dash. Ronan. Hit the answer back, but Trops will fall as well. It comes down to Ronan, who does go down. And finally, Oblock Zone Wars will get their first round on the board here on Overpass, which, friendly reminder, is their map pick. J-Trops already into double-digit kills with 10 on the board. Ronan just behind him at 9. Michu with 6, Bands with 3, Dash working to get on the board here. 3 for Alex, Jason, and Learcy. 2 for Sacrifice, 1 for Mickey. That's your breakdown through the first 6 rounds here. As we pressed into round 7, it's quick pressure to a fountain. Out goes Jason. He's found one. Meet you. Answers back. The blind was decent, but I think it affected a lot there. Hope you're doing well tonight, FaZe. Good to see you. There's a rotation away from B. NineFly has shifted away from B as well. And Oblock may get a solid opportunity here. Already spotted. Alex does find the first. Bands will answer back, and Bands has found the second, but he's in trouble. The molly will take him down. J-Trop's now at a 2v1. And it doesn't get much tougher now.
Bomb has been planted.
With this smoke, J-Trops will have some decisions to make and may just allow this round to be tossed on over. Mickey was raiding. J-Trops hears the footsteps, and I think it kind of lures him out there a bit. Up will go down. Oblock puts 2 on the board now. Into round 8 we go here. Alex has already found Dash. There's 2 pressing toward B. Bands up top. On the spray, and he is able to find one. He does get traded out immediately, though. Again, it's J-Trops and Michu alone. Bomb is yet to go down. Minute 5 on the clock. Oblock has some decisions of their own to make. Michu's about to spot one here, though. Because Michu spots him, it actually gets J-Trops to come this way as well. It's done well by Oblock. J-Trops will nail the op shot, though. A bit late, and they're going to realize that no one is home. Oblock find the plant with ease toward the B side as they begin to battle back now. Michu and J-Trops will look to save the rifles they do have, despite that early 5-0 start. Oblock has now put 3 on the board in a row. They'll cut into that lead as they work back here from the T side. Boom goes the dynamite. 3 on the board for Oblock. And for NineFly, they'll take a time out. The economy in a bit of an awkward spot. We're going to talk over some strategies here. They've got the op in the hands of J-Trops to play around. Michu has an AK as well. They'll get a couple 5.7s. A little bit of utility to work with, but weaponry in favor of Oblock. They had a tough start. Begin to find their stride here. just a tiny bit of early damage here toward Jason. Mickey on the swing, spots J-Trops, but J-Trops has been so good here tonight. Sacrifice finding a two-piece. That is unfortunate. They have got spread pressure here as well. On the peek out, Sacrifice is good for a third. Sacrifice is good for a fourth. Oblock Zone Wars has battled back despite being down by 5 rounds. They now find themselves within striking distance. And again, J-Trops may look to save the op here in a 3v1. He's got no kit in hand. Oblock should be able to get to 4 now. But J-Trops will continue to be a menace at a minimum. He has found another. He'll work his way up long. But he better be careful of from behind.
Terrorists win.
And it is ESEA from behind at the final moment. It has now been 4 rounds in a row for Oblock. Early utility here. Pressure in toward connector. NineFly. Taking a little more space toward the B site this time. Jason now into playground. It looks like they have shifted their way back toward Fountainside. One toward Monster that is really holding a lot of members from NineFly here. Again, it's this utility, I think, that's keeping NineFly a bit cautious, but Oblock hasn't pressured in toward A site yet, and so all of that kind of smoke and mirrors has had a lot of time to think. And now with just 35 seconds on the clock, they've got to go somewhere. Time is running out quickly. Big nade will come in. We'll find some good damage here as well. There's the swing. Unfortunately, J-Trops doesn't hit the first time. He never misses twice. As we love to say, he starts to go the other direction, but it is A. And they've only given themselves 10 seconds, but they're able to pressure on the site now. And they get the plant down with just a little bit of time left here. Ichu waiting for the smoke to dissipate. Boost coming in, up and over. They need to do this together. The swing, the boost, and the peek from Bank. But it's Mickey already finding one. Gets a second here as well. Dash and Flops. That one close. Flops will find another. Unfortunately, he can't get the final one. It was a triple from Trops, but he needs a little help here. And we are all tied up 5-5. The economy has dwindled away for NineFly. They had such a phenomenal start at 5-0. But it is no more. 2 rounds left here in the first half. Ronan is taking some early damage. That nade won't find a home. Alex will spot one here as well. This molly might just be beautiful, though. Ronan's able to get out of the way. Big pincer play coming in. Jason goes down to dash, however. Over toward Ronan. It was connector. And it's Learsey finding 3. Learsey's chopping him down. Nice shots from Bandsy. Here's one toward water as well, but he's alone. Alex will find it, and for the first time here tonight, Oblock has found the lead. Round 12, the final one of the first half. Quick pressure again, but drops on the op, and he's nearing a 20 bomb here in the first half. Dash has been a little bit silent here tonight. J-Trops, unfortunately, maybe a bit of a misplay there. It does step into the molly. And there's Bands. Nice controlled sprays here. We'll find Learsey, and that's the op that goes down. Sacrifices here as well. Bands will find a little damage. And then back away. Pressure's forward. Blind's beautiful from Michu, though. And that allows Bands to find one more. Jason, and just so many angles here for J-Trops to check. It gets a bit awkward. They had so many good early picks, and it was going their way. Oblock's able to turn it around now on a 2v2. And a rest on the shoulders of Ronan the Barbarian and Dash, who's had a bit of a struggle here tonight. Looks to pop the smoke. He'll eat an 8 here as well. Sacrifice will find it through the smoke. NineFly goes up 5-0, and then it's 7 rounds in a row now for Oblock. Things are getting tough. First round of the second half. It is going to be quick pressure up long this time. Oblock has kind of stacked toward the B side, and if NineFly continues this pressure, they may get the site for free. Tapping from connector here. You hear that plant going down. Michu's found another. Jason on the goalies in toward Showers. He's good for one. He needs another. And he will get it from behind, though. Bands. Big pickup here as well. They've got control of the site. We see Oblock now from Bank and Dumpster. They don't have a kit in hand, so they've got to quicken the pace just a bit here on the swing. And Mickey has found the first. Ronan does answer back. They look to get back toward the plant. And now they combine for both. Luckily, NineFly has bought up enough time. They'll get their 6th round on the board. They'll look to tie it up here in round 14. Pistol rounds were a bit of a problem last night. Not the case so much here. NineFly, great opportunity now to tie things up. Anti-ecos have certainly haunted them in the past. We'll see what happens here. Alex already taken some early damage. You hear the shots continue to ring out at the moment. Here comes the molly. That's going to force Alex forward just a bit. Jay drops in P7 in hand. He's sitting at 18. Ronan bands into double digits. Michu almost there as well. There's Michu. Finding Jason early downfield. Not allowing that deagle to shot. And Michu, a quick 2-step. It's sweet chin music, baby. Alex has found a nasty dome shot, though. That'll slow that presence down just a bit. Dash finding another. Dre drops is good for one, and it's Mickey left alone. Thought they were going to tuck in toward bank. They head back toward the smoke here. They do pressure through, and they try to maybe channel their inner Stewie 2K, but they will be put away. Two to two, all tied up. It'd be a good time for a listen-in round.
Who lived? Yeah, the guy hit 46-2 lived.
Okay.
Go into J-Trops here.
Yeah, they're gonna be
Oh,
going.
util.
Try to keep my talking to a minimum and just hear what the boys have to say.
We're both fat chuds. That's insane.
I'm jump spotting one.
Let it on my head.
Yeah.
One con. He ran out.
You want to take
Smoking
on?
this running? Yeah, yeah.
You want me to molly or just go
Just
together?
waiting, Jay.
Just come
Yep.
with me.
We're slow. I'll throw Bethany's in a second.
One
Jump
jump spotting.
Give me 1 sec, please.
Spamming.
Closest team, throwing front bath. Now.
Don't see party.
I'm
Good
already
divider,
right
Molly?
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still spamming wood wall.
Flashing hedge. Pop.
Nothing.
Tank towards con.
Where do we want to end here?
Cosmic faded.
They resmoke monster.
I'm still jump spotting. I didn't see anything front bath, didn't see anything divider. Can we
You
just
want it-
A exec here?
Okay, I'm gonna rotate off.
We have 2 mollies. We can do full eggs. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Drop your smoke for J running and we'll go.
not bad for it.
They're mauling the retake short. Let's get ready to go.
Nice molly late, so
I'm
it
ready
doesn't
to
catch
throw
bank
whenever.
smoke.
Yeah. Throw truck first. Yeah, throw now.
Fine.
They're rotating up right now.
Going back.
One's jump spotting dice.
Mollied.
Flash right here, Vince.
Flash
Flashing in
one.
front.
Flash two.
In front.
Close.
Not bad.
Truck dead.
There's no dice molly. One truck, truck, truck!
Truck.
And bam!
Once map.
Map.
Map. At least one
Two
coming
players.
up. Probably both. Let's see.
Ah, tough round. And they weren't ready for that player that was close short there.
The angle that dice molly doesn't get, or the truck molly doesn't get, the only fucking angle.
Unlucky.
We'll go back into the game. Oblock now has regained the lead once more. NineFly back onto a bit of an eco here. Him just being slow and methodical, but they're going to pressure through the smoke. They molly toward Toxic. And flushes one down in toward the pit as well, but ESEA will pop back up. It's the MP7 putting in work. ESEA is good for 4. Sacrifice will find 1, and it's a tough eco round for NineFly. This is going to be a big round now for NineFly. They've got a full buy. They've got the op in the hands of J-Trops. But it cost a lot of money to get in here. Jason? Maybe having some connectivity issues. This could be a little break that NineFly needs. Might be able to restore this round here. We're going to find out what happens. Maybe not. I know they were able to in Crossfire. I'm not sure of the exact stipulations and rules there. I don't believe... We'll see what happens. Right now we see Oblock stacked toward the A site. Big rotation coming in here from NineFly. They're going to have to quicken that pace here now. And they do. As they begin to explode, you hear the pre-fires coming out, but nobody's home. Site wide open for theirs. On the take, and Michi will find this first pick on the Mickey. You see the nades and mollies coming out here as well, looking to potentially deny that plan. J-Trop's in a lot of trouble, though. He's down to 33 here. Ronan will look to hold the flank, and Oblock may look to just hold the economy and the weapons they have. We've got to get in hands for ESEA. Smoke begins to dissipate here. J-Trop's has so many angles to hold. They begin to shift away. Bands will find the first in heaven. So we'll see what happens here as time will tick away.
Terrorists win.
See the timeout come into play, and we'll see what happens here with Jason. We're going to go to a little timeout. Let these players figure it out. So I'm not entirely sure how long this will take, guys. We're going to toss it up to just a short break. We'll be right back as soon as the action gets underway. Again, 1 of 4 remaining. So we got enough time here. We'll chill for a second. But it does appear that Oblock is maybe having some issues getting Jason back into the game. They are on their last tactical timeout as we speak. You can see 15 seconds left up there on the clock. So I know I'm not sure where Jason lives, but on the East Coast, there has been a ton of very high winds, some power outages. It's happened all around me as well. It affected a broadcast I had to do a little bit earlier tonight for some colleges on the East Coast as well. So hopefully that's not the issue there, or if it is, hopefully it can get resolved quickly here for Jason. We love to see a competitive game. Obviously, we love to win, but we like to do it, in the most competitive fashion as possible. So I'm sure NineFly hoping that Jason comes back as well. You can see at the top of your screen now, 0 of 4 timeouts remaining. So We've waited a good 15, 20 minutes or more. It's been quite a while now, so we did give him, ample time, but at some point the show must go on. And it does appear that point in time may be now. Puma Underpants, thanks for joining us. We appreciate that follow as well. We've got FaZe, Pickle, John Stu, King Plaza, and a few others hanging out with us in chat. Regardless of the team you're here to cheer for, don't be afraid to throw something up in chat. We appreciate each and every one of you, regardless of where you're from. Any and all support is welcome. 9-7, Oblock up on top of the moment. It does appear they'll be playing a member down here for the time being as well. We'll see if NineFly will mix up the strategies a bit. I think this is a great time for them to maybe use the numbers to their advantage, but minimap is very sporadic at the moment. We see some util toward long, and majority of the action for NineFly pressuring that way as well. Sacrifice is up into a decent spot here in the showers. We'll see the shifts coming from connector here as well, but it does appear that maybe going to send all 5 this direction. Gotta be careful, though, from behind. They got one waiting. That is Dash. And on to Galil, he finds the first. Alex is there to answer back. And they've got an idea. Sacrifices found another. Into the smoke blindly, but Ronan good for one more. From showers, it's Alex and now Mickey. They are down a player, but it doesn't matter here. Quick flick from J-Trops. He's able to find the first. One more close. And that is going to be Mickey. This shot incredibly crucial here. Looks away from the flash. No more util other than the smoke. Mickey's able to spot the tip of the head, and Oblock Zone Wars will get a big round in their favor. NineFly will be back to an eco round. So even though Oblock loses a member, they do it late and with a good lead. On this CT side, they still got a chance. Alex quickly in toward connector. We'll see this utility rain down early. It's going to be pressure up long yet again. Learsey spots one at party. You shoot. Let's get chipped down a bit here. Molly will go deep, but there's Learsey and Michu, the Deagle Demon. He's found one and can't get the second. Ronan, the Barbarian, is good for that one, though. Sacrifice down below. And they may consider saving here, but they've got a couple kits in hand. They've got some time to work with. They've got weapons as well, but the number is just not on their favor. We're going to see Sacrifice with the op. Fade away here. Mickey will see if he can get something crazy, but he will fall to the wayside. NineFly. It's a scrappy round. They battle back. They gather their footing here now. And we'll see if they can trudge through the trenches once more.
Terrorists win.
Oblock Zone Wars has invested in the 401k as well. So they've got funds to buy in here. But yet they hang on for another round. They want to stack that loss bonus potentially. Okay, maybe a quick reset here. Maybe there have been some server issues as well. Into 8-round reset. Quite a full buy coming in. Alex will stay on the Deagle. Kind of surprised that we don't see Sacrifice or Learsey. Maybe buying that for him. Now Learsey potentially having some issues. Maybe having some technical issues here as well. We'll see NineFly, I believe, go ahead and take a timeout for them. I don't know. We'll tune out. I don't want to give it, if they're talking strategies, we'll tune out, but.
$1,000,000% sure that they can't
also
swap.
subs can only be selected during
Yeah,
that one.
you can't
Oh,
swap subs mid-match.
Yeah. And also, but admin, we have no pauses. These bots keep playing. What the fuck do you want us to do? Not play? Fuck you, D.
We'll cut out right there. You know? We'll cut out right there. It looks like maybe Oblock was trying to sub someone in, but you can't sub in a player mid-match. I believe once the match is in between, it's a different story, but, you know, we love a good little bit of comedy over here as well. You know, and we're just all passionate players, right? So, they love to hear that passion. Michu. We got some questions, Michu. Do you have a nade lineup? Or are you just staring at butts? Quick pressure, flash comes in. One tuck toward Graffiti. There's a spot dash. Snaps to the dome and sends him home. It's a free 6 feet dirt tap. There's a long lurking flank coming in. It looks like J-Trops is here to address it. Doesn't need to, though. Bands is already there. Sacrifice up in hand, funds dwindling away as far as economy goes. And Michu on the Ferrari swing. It catches Sacrifice a bit off guard. He misses the shot, and Michu makes him pay. Chosen to serve in the building. Sheesh. Legends in chat. Appreciate everybody stopping by here tonight. NineFly trying to make the comeback up to 9. $21 on the board for J-Trops as well. He has had a monstrous night here. But just 2 rounds ago, Jason disconnecting from the other side after 6-7 pauses, not able to get him back in. Again, we love the competitiveness. We'd love to see that 5v5. Granted, we'll take a win any way we can get it. Still like to see it. Still like to earn it, you know? Oblock should be able to come in with a sub, though, after this one here. Make something happen. It's a bit of back and forth now from NineFly. It was 2 early, aggressive presses onto the site that led to their last 2 round wins. They're going to work that ebb and flow a bit and jump the pace and the momentum. Oblock is going to shift this direction as well, and since they are down a member, maybe looking to stack a site and play some retake of their own. And J-Trops, the beautiful shot toward Dice. Someone was hopping behind the boxes, and they rolled the dice, but they paid the price. Michu in toward, he finds the 180, and he's good for 2. 2K all day. Mickey with the deagle tucked in toward bank here. And there's the flick from Michu. Everything seems to be coming alive for NineFly. And also Oblock, who is playing exceptionally well. It seems like this has affected their mental a little bit. I mean, they're having opportunities where they've got the jump on a couple of these NineFly members, but they're not able to hit that shot first or find that pick, which is something that we were seeing much more consistently from them earlier. But You just wonder if it does affect them into a little bit, if they're worried about now dropping this map, and a map that appeared that they were getting close to closing out. We saw NineFly battling back anyway, but now a member down, and you know it affects them here somewhat, but how much is the big question. Learsey into an advantageous position toward Fountain. Here's the pitter-patter of the footsteps. Spotted though from behind. The pincer play as it come in. No, Ronan finds the trade at a minimum. There is a lot spotted toward Long, but there's another flank coming into play here, and they got to be cautious of Alex. They might be running straight in to the waiting arms. They do spot him. They duck under the shots, and Dash will find it. That opens things up a bit here now. In a 4v2, they've got the numbers. 1:05 on the clock. Plenty of time for NineFly to work with. And the boys have worked so hard these last few seasons. Maybe the Counter-Strike gods looking down upon them a bit here in Overpass. Big nade comes in toward Graffiti, and Mickey eats all of it. Mox is in the building. How are we doing? Appreciate the legends in chat. Props will find sacrifice towards sandbags, and bands will put bodies in the bag. Mickey will go down. The final one to fall. NineFly will find the lead here. They were up 5-0 to open it up. It was Oblock with 7 rounds in a row that led us to a 7-5 half that favored Oblock. They swapped to the CT side, and it's been successful rounds back and forth. 2 for NineFly, then 3 for Oblock. And then we saw that disconnect come in, and it has been all NineFly ever since. 11 on the board. Jason still not able to reconnect. 23 kills for J-Trops. Another technical timeout. Dare we listen in? We heard some fun stuff last time. But hey, I'm all for it.
These motherfuckers are literally just gonna make me be here all night.
Wait, like legitimate DDoS? Like, okay. Is there evidence of this?
I can't imagine some of the one DDoS people who are toxic.
Okay, so how long are we supposed to wait?
All right, they're trying to figure it out right now. What up, King Paws? I appreciate
What are
you.
even doing this for? Like, there's a limited amount of tech for a reason, though.
Just say we've used all of our techs, all of our attacks. They've used all the restores.
Well, we've been paused for like 10-15 minutes.
No, it's been over 15 now.
It's been over 15.
I
It's
hate
been
to
a good
fix this,
20
man.
plus.
You haven't been able to connect for like past 20 minutes. You need to try a different computer, or you cannot fucking connect tonight, bro.
Yeah, bro is not gonna be able to connect for like I don't know what time.
I've been able to connect. We look, we see. They said someone was talking about they think their teammate got DDoSed. I don't know if they can provide proof of that as well. All the timeouts have come
The
in.
game at any point in time, if they are not a selected substitute, they are not allowed to join the server. So Intra cannot be replaced, or like Intra cannot join.
Yeah.
Oh, so he wasn't a selected sub for this
Any
game. Is that
other
what that means?
player? No.
How many subs are you allowed to have? Just the one?
3 total?
2 total.
Under
2.
roster.
You're allowed to have 2 in the.
We hear him
in the
talking
game
over some of the
because,
rules.
Yeah, VRS. But I'm saying like when
If
you
they are
have your
select-
VRS, they have their VRS core of 4, let's say, and then 2 subs. Only those 2 subs can join at any point in the game.
Yes.
Like the map, right?
Yes.
Is that what they're saying?
Yes.
No, not at any point during the game. If the game goes live, the 5 players in the server are locked in.
Yes. Sorry. That's yes.
Okay.
That is what it is. My bad.
That's what I
Okay,
was-
so you hear it here. You know, once the game goes live,
they
those
couldn't
5 players are
spike
locked in for that map specifically.
What? Server what?
What?
I'm looking
No,
at the pings right now,
Learsey,
no one's
Learsey just
spiking.
said server ping spiking.
just-
Like what?
I do see Learsey's ping going up by
Yeah.
1. It went up from 34 to 35 to 36 to 37 to 38 now.
Dude, why are they being so difficult?
To 37, it's gone down now.
Very, very,
36.
very,
They're claiming ping
limited
spikes at the
different,
moment.
Issue with the server to keep us paused.
But-
We
I don't know
haven't
if
had any problem.
36 to 38 to 36 to
No. We're good.
39 to
It's
37. I don't know if that's necessarily a ping spike in my opinion,
Yeah.
but
So,
I am an old,
pause.
not smart computer man.
Yeah.
Word up.
Yeah, like, there's not, like, I don't know what the fuck he wants from me.
Like, what is?
It's live. It's live.
Yeah, we're live.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the point?
15 seconds. Keep our head in the.
All right, looks like we're going to go back live here. You can hear him saying, just keep the head in the game. You love to hear those comms. All right, here we go. Round 22, NineFly up by 1. Oblock, they stack 3 toward B. And they are frustrated. You can hear it. I agree, King. I understand. I mean, even 30 to, like, 90, 70, like, it can be, if it's jumping around by 60, 50, 60 even, but under 5, 10, in my mind, no way. Back to the important matter at hands, though. Dink to the dome, Dash. Pumping heads and getting bread. Dash had such a tough start as well. Struggling to find picks early on, but seems to be feeling good at the moment. Ronan getting a bit closer. And they're just egoing now. The confidence is being exuberated. Lyristy will find the pick with the MP7. Looks for one more, but Trops is there to answer back. Mickey is blind, and NineFly is feeling fine. They are up to match point, 1 away from shutting down their opponent's map pick of Overpass. Top Dog Law. Attorney blah, blah, blah. Time to ice it. Time to sacrifice it. Boys, time to close it down. It is a best of 3. Inferno is map number 2. Ancient will be map number 3. Should we need it? Mickey spotted 1, but Mickey is done. Stick a fork in him. This will answer back, and Lyristy finds bands toward playground. It's now a 3v3, and that nade goes deep. Jade Props goes down, and Oblock is hanging on. In a bit of trouble, Ronan's found another. Into the pistol, Ronan's good for one more, but Lyristy will find it. 11 to 12. 1 away from some OT. NineFly got to do their damnedest to shut it down here in regulation. Here we go. Alex on the up. Pressure is here. Split with a lot of utility. Then back the other direction we go again. Molly towards short side. A lot of movement here on the mini-map from both teams. Oblock. They're stacked here. They're ready. Out on the peak. Dash has found the first, and Dash has come alive here. One's close in the smoke, and they don't see him! We're going to overtime! They take a gamble, and it does not pay off. The boys have got to lock in. Chat is letting them know at the moment. Right now, we see Oblock. A little bit spread this time. They've been doing a good job of stacking the correct site. lot of U-tilt here being thrown around. We see them beginning to make their way up A short here. Up toward Dice, doesn't hit the mark. Molly will go out. And now that rotation from Oblock toward the A site. Right now, Oblock has just done a great job of reading these plays. Big nades over the top. Here's a smoke in toward Bank as well. The Molly should follow. And they are all four here. Bands is able to step on. He does find the first. Oh, but he goes a bit too far, and they're all falling. J-Trops missing it twice. What in the world is going on? And NineFly loses the first round of OT. Oblock up on top, and they're playing a player down. Throwing it down into connector. I mean, it's almost like we're playing with a little bit too much patience. We see Oblock spread early, then they fall back. They're looking for early intel, and then they stack a site. If we could just send a full 5 together somewhere and look to use those numbers to our advantage. They still have an opportunity. But Boom is right. Oblock playing with desperation right now. See the lineups. A little more U-tilt back toward the A site. They're trying to draw in an early rotation here. Now they hear the squeaky door. This will be a fast rotation from Oblock again. You see it on the mini-map. They hear the door. They immediately begin to come this way, and Mickey's already found one. J-Trops does get a trade. Smoke pop toward heaven. Learcy's good for another sacrifice. Now Bands. Back to a 2v2, but there's no health on the cards here for Oblock. Able to get across. Dash, good positioning here. Nice flick to the dome. He's able to find Learcy toward heaven. Alex has an op in hand and is inching slowly. There's the peak, and Bands will find it. Tied up again here in OT. Final round of the first half of OT. A lot resting on these rounds here now. Alex over the top, but he gets a bit dicey. He's not sure who he wants to shoot at. And for that, NineFly might just be a bit thankful. Smoke toward the fountain side. 3 toward A for Oblock. And this B side is wide open at the moment. There's a real lack of aggression here from NineFly. And I think it just goes to show they still respect the talent of Oblock. There's the flash towards short side. J-Trops is here, AK in hand. And a molly towards sandbags. Does it create an early rotation from Oblock? They're a bit indecisive. There's one in toward showers. They're picking up on some of these subtle audio cues from party. They're going to shift into showers as well. And if they make it down toward connector, it could be one of the biggest flanks of overpass. Yeah, they shift away, though, back toward the A site here. Sacrifice will take a bit of damage. They're going to head back toward A side, it would appear. Bit of confusion. Flash over the top. 15 on the clock, and they've got to go. Rotation coming in from Oblock here as well. Good positioning from Michu, but he's not able to find the first one. Clear C and Dash. They try to step forward to deny. Plus, able to find it. Alex back the other direction. Sprays through, and Ronan's got him. Now on a 2v1. Sacrifice. It comes down to this. And they'll spot him. He's able to duck down. Has help. Sacrifice, though. And he takes the challenge. Ronan! Ronan the Barbarian. Hear him roar, baby. 14-13. They get a lead, and they need now 2 rounds to shut it down. Our legendary Japanese brother. The samurai of Tatari himself, Yappy. Good to see you, my brother. NineFly. Up by 1 here in OT. Early pressure toward Fountain. Trops will eat that nade, as does Mickey. In toward lower tons. Mickey. Keeping it posted here. Watching for any flank to come in. NineFly's not going to bite, though. And are we stuck in a slow-mo round? How I despise when it does is this. We're going to bounce over to the watch party.
Naded you.
Yeah, I'm rotating.
Back
Flashing
shot.
jail.
Yeah, monster. Could be jail. Not out short.
I'm flashing pillar running. Flashing pillar. Bang.
Not out short.
Nothing here,
still.
nothing here.
Monster 2.
Jail, coming up now, coming up now.
2, 3.
Molly graffiti.
I'm barrels.
I'm LA short.
Short.
Mickey does, or Mickey has.
Looking
I
short.
haven't planted yet. Planning.
Planning now.
2 pillar.
One more pillar.
Reloading.
Waiting. Flashing right in front of us.
Okay.
Pretty sure one went back short. Could be monster now.
With you. Graffiti. Barrel. Headshot. Nice.
Back and forth now on to meet you. Oh, Michu goes down. We're still stuck in the slow-mo round. Come on. All tied up 14-14. Big nade toward B. And I am waiting with bated breath now at the edge of my seat. Oblock fighting tooth and nail with a player down as well. A lot of utility being thrown in both directions. Oblock has a 2-2 split here. J-Trop spots the shadow. He's able to hit the first shot. Learcy goes down. But what a quick rotation here from NineFly, and I'm not sure why. They start to fall away from the site. And they're playing a bit different because they have a player advantage. But it's affecting them here now. Alex will go down to meet you. Now on a 2v2, but time ticking away, and Mickey's coming in behind him. They're able to find the first, but from heaven, and Mickey's got them both. Oblock now in the lead, and one more round away from closing it out. For NineFly, it is win this round to go to another overtime. Not with that attitude, Chosen. Not with that attitude. That's what they said about David and Goliath as well. But you never say never. And Mickey catches him rotating away. NineFly. They've kind of been lulled into this sense that Oblock is going to stack everywhere, when that hasn't been the case here. Sacrifice. Not here. Nade goes over. We'll find a bit of damage toward Bans. J-Trops at Dice. Holding with an op. Mickey up there as well. Nash will put a flash toward Monster's side. Mickey, a bit of a missed jump there. But a little bit of an audio cue. 30 seconds on the clock, and it comes down to this final round here. Oblock, a chance to shut it down and get ready for Inferno. NineFly, they need it for another OT. For their chance at getting a dub. Big nades go deep. Learcy the first to fall. Alex will find one while blind. Peek over the top. Molly's decent. Ronan, Alex back and forth. Vance is good for another, but Alex is on fire and he's got a 3K. The peak from Michu. And they've done it. We are off to a second overtime. My, oh my, was I worried a bit there.
One in short.
In short. Okay.
Two in short. One going back towards Monster.
30 seconds.
I'm trying to get in pit pins.
Good to hear the
You have
listening.
flash above sandbags here in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
This was the previous round.
It's gonna be in front of you.
Flash.
Flashing. Mauling Monster. 20 seconds. Out Monster, out Monster, out Monster.
Looking left blind. Trying to look
All
left.
three Monster, all three Monster, 1,000,000%.
One more side.
What about that? Default last, default last. Don't know about me.
You live.
5, planning.
Nice.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Beautifully executed. We get into OT, and here we are already. Dash playing a bit closer this time. We'll tuck into the corner here. Sacrifice tries to hit the one tap on the jump over. That'll give them intel toward connector. Not sure if there was a bit of a misspoke toward party here, but that smoke looks a bit off the mark. Did J-Trops catch something there? Smoke comes in. All four now toward showers. Oh, J-Trops did spot one now. Molly will come in. 30 seconds on the clock. Michu's tucked in. Nades go deep again. Michu looks away from any potential flashes here. One more nade toward bank. Now to step out. Michu spots one. He spots another. Michu is good for 2. And J-Drops will find one. Mickey's able to answer back for one of their own, but it's a 3v1. Card stacked against Mickey now. 7 seconds on the clock. And it will be denied by Dash, who's kicking ass, and he's going to light up the body here. NineFly feeling this one. Into round 16 we go, and I can't help but want to listen in
I dropped the neck there.
and hear the passion.
Oh, they remember they have 30 seconds.
That's 3 mollies. That's 3 mollies.
Flash behind, pop.
4 mollies. All 4 here.
Nice. One more.
Headshot.
Coming up.
He's living.
I fell back,
Just wait,
I fell
just
back.
wait.
I'm holding truck
15
block.
seconds.
You
15
can knock the
seconds.
truck.
He has to plant.
Let him plant.
Monster lurk, yeah. But I'll swing out.
Running away. He doesn't have bomb on him.
No, he's coming back.
Running him,
Nice,
Dash.
Now, I'm
nice.
swinging now. We can do the same setup.
Nice!
The
Nice.
monster setup.
I muted them.
This
There's
fucking
nothing.
raid guy muted him.
Yeah, there's. I mean,
Yeah, there's nothing.
there's nothing
left to say.
useful.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
What
go.
am I gonna say? I give people good
Pistols.
faith, or I give people, respect and good faith,
You
but
can buy head armor running. Upgrade a pistol. Oh, they have Devin.
They got
oh, there
David.
we go.
This game's a little spicy, I think.
Throw a new soul
This
again.
is a little spicy, Stu. This is a bar alley, baby.
They're probably just gonna slow
I
it down a
don't
lot.
think he spawns with any money either, which is funny.
Yeah, I don't get anything.
We do see a double apps op set up on the other side here.
Up towards there.
Nothing
I'm
in
gonna blow a
short.
little later.
One is con. Nothing in short.
Okay, I'm gonna
Out
go
con.
three.
Close short. One out con and close
Why
short.
do I see a
I believe
5th player now?
I can, yeah.
Nothing.
One short, peeking.
I'm smoking short putt.
He's,
I'm
he's
muscle.
like sandbags.
I naded
Yeah,
him.
Sandbags.
They've gotten David in.
Back,
Fell
James.
back. They molly.
Molly
Missed their
barrel.
barrel molly. I'm flashing jail.
One deep monster. 2 deep monster.
Rotate.
One is in short.
Maybe he ran short pipe.
Walking back short pipe. 2 short pipe. 2 short
Ooh,
pipe.
2 spotted. You hear the calls coming from bands.
Smoke B.
Kevin.
I'm holding jail flash. Flashing jail. Bang.
Blinds.
Dash
Too
has
short.
found one. Dash finds another.
Nice.
Guys up front.
Out short.
Close wood, close wood.
Monster out.
I have your left side, mate. Just hold bridge.
Flash. No flash.
I'm blind.
Monster's
Oh, big blind. That's tough.
I'm reloading.
Nothing comes of it here.
Okay, I have your headshot cross again. Dead.
Beautiful shot from bands here, and they needed that one.
Upper.
Had rifle. Picked up rifle.
Come on.
They call rifle, but
He's jail still. Jail. He has an op. I'm not picking
I'm
you
holding
anymore.
bridge now.
I'm also holding right here.
Could go headshot on you.
Can you?
I kind of have it,
Okay.
but like,
Alright, I'll hold it then.
Jay, you're holding bridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Headshot.
ooh, you hear the op shot coming from headshot. Meet you and another nice to boot, baby.
They left jail. Oh.
Back on this side of things as well. So not sure what happens there with the rules or what was going on. $19, that magic number. Davin has stepped in here for Jason. That's a big nade, though, and Mickey eats all of that one. Sacrifice as well. Nades raining down over the top. 2 in toward sandbags here. This molly's beautiful, though. Oh, my. Big sprays through. Big sprays through here. That molly could spell trouble. Good counter smoke, though. Quick come in from the team. The peek from Ronan. He drops Alex at sandbags. J-Trops tucks in toward bank. Off in hand. 2 are shifting this direction. But fans will continue to spray through here. Dash will eat all of this nade. He continues to remain tucked. 44 seconds on the clock. And they'll begin to look to take control of the A site here. Daytrops misses the shot. Molly will come in, smoke toward dumpster, and now they've got control. Big nade for big damage. Bands stepping in, able to find the first. Ronan right there to find the trade as well. They've talked about using the buddy system in the past, taking the engagements together. And now it pays off. Another big nade. Dash will find one more. Davin will get a consolation prize, but NineFly will get all three from the CT side. And you know damn well we've got to tune in and hear this one.
Blue on it.
Running up F, running up F.
Yeah, flash
Deep
me.
smoke.
Okay, close bank.
Coming with you today.
That's bad jump off smoke.
Close
I'm
dead.
with you, Benz. I'm with you, Benz.
I'm stealing. Truck. Nice, good trade.
I'm not with you. I'm not with
APC
Twist
clear.
clear.
Wait for dash.
you. I'm with.
One.
Headshot,
Front path and headshot. Front path and headshot.
Headshot. Back, piggy. Dead.
Headshot last. Nice!
What is he doing?
How did he kill you, Jay? What the fuck? Dude, he wasn't even looking at you.
Love to hear it from the boys. It is coming down to the wire. Everything being laid on the line here. You can hear the passion. Wearing the hearts on the sleeve. We talked about NineFly and how hard they have worked to get here. It is early util damage, though. NineFly needs one of the next three. Sprays come through. Sacrifice of it a damage as well. Vance able to avoid the majority of that damage. They're going to shift into connector here. It's a 3-2 split for Oblock. 3 on B, 2 on A. The nail biter here on overpass. One they should have closed out in regulation when they had the player advantage. But it's nice to see him fighting with a 5v5. 30 bomb for J-Trops. Almost everybody here tonight into that 20 bomb territory. 35 seconds on the clock. We'll see a little bit of util toward A, and that's going to bite an early rotation again here. Oblock is taking this one hook, line, and sinker. We see Davin immediately pump the brakes. Onto the site they go. Ronan able to find the first. Mickey does spot one with the op. Dash gets into pit, finds the first. Lyric's got another. One more on Evan, and Michu finds him from a distance. They back off. They look for the flank. FaZe, don't give us too much information, bro. We want to watch the game and find out for ourselves that NineFly finishes up with a round win. Don't spoil it for the other homies. 19-15. And a beautiful job here. We'll get a tune in.
It was an HE. It was
Could have been HU.
I know one's right
Dash
now.
just tucked pit. I think he's left side graffiti now. Yeah.
I don't see heaven at all.
Board is clear.
Nice!
Woo! Hit him with a Ric Flair. Don't care, baby. Let him know.
That was a...
Yeah, you're fine. Holy fuck! I have
Fucking
more
headache.
assists than kills, and I have 20 assists.
I would have actually literally killed myself if we had lost a 4v5.
Yeah.
No, me too.
Yeah, you get to hear it. The boys are well aware. They take game one in nail-biting fashion. Bans the Flashmaster. Bans flashed 43 enemies. J-Trops 3 triples. Ronan the Barbarian, your weapons master, was 7 unique weapons kills. Michu, the bullseye. Headshot percentage, 76%. Dash, 7 first kills, first bloods. The quick draw, McGraw. Yeah, he went to art school. The lights is bright, but he's got a short fuse. Dash, the whole crew getting it done here today. Job well done. It was a bit sketchy. But we take it. We stand tall. We stand proud. A big dub on the board here for NineFly. 19-15 as they steal away Oblock's map pick We are going to get set and ready for Inferno. This is the map pick of NineFly. They've got a chance to shut it down into and advance a little bit further into that lower playoff bracket. A chance to potentially get into advance what they have fought so hard for season after season. Finally be the year that it pays off. All that and more coming up in a moment's notice along with Inferno. Guys, don't go too far. We've got a short break, but when we come back, we've got more NineFly action. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's ESEA Season 56. We are into NA main playoffs. And NineFly, they got through a scrappy one on that previous one. A very scrappy one indeed. But they come away with a win in double overtime, 19-15. Now on to their map pick of Inferno. We'll be starting off on the T side here. They could shut it down in two. It would be huge. You see Intra now in for this matchup. No more Jason, no more Davin, I believe it was. Michu's already found a first, though. Alex does go down. Learsey from Coppins, able to find one more. Dash. 9 stripes in the kill feed here for a moment. There's Dooley's down. If they opt to get him up, there's 2 tucked in toward Church, and Mickey eats a big dink to the dome. Not much health left to send him home, and well, Dash will do just that. He said, hey, Mickey, you not so fine. Not so fine, I blow your mind. Intra, Learsey. A combined 28 health, but Learsey still finds Dash here. Meet you. Answers back, and Intra will be the lone member here who has been spotted. USP in hand. I gotta say, the skin flashy but simple. I like it. Don't know if it's going to be enough to get him out of danger here, though. Michu will find 3. It's a full house between him and Dash, who gets 2. NineFly will start with a pistol round win. That's 3 pistol wins tonight for NineFly. They are 3 for 3. It's something that they've struggled with a little bit in the past. We addressed it last night during their competition in Crossfire against another very talented advanced squad. Here we go. Round number 2. They've got weapons in hand. It'll be a full set of deagles for Oblock. J-Trop's making some noise up banana here. And things drastically slow down a bit. There is a stack toward banana, but Oblock has rotated this way as well. There the early shots ringing out. Back and forth, J-Trops hits a jumping shot as well. Thinking you might miss it. And there's Ronan, able to find Intra through the smoke. So far, they haven't dropped a single member. One in toward Church, one toward Spawn here for Oblock. They might fall back and look to not give up any of this extra kills or money for free here. Maybe looking for an exit frag. Michu does spot one. J-Trops will get the final one as well. NineFly does not lose a single member. It's a flawless round number 2. We'll see if they can continue this momentum here. Direction toward banana again. 4 stacking here for NineFly. They've got dash on this lurk. Something that we often see him playing over here. Nade will find some big damage, though. Michu, Trops, Ronin, and Bans all being hit with that one. We see him subtly kind of rotating back toward mid here. Oblock does have 3 stacked toward the A site. We can see smokes that have plumed out momentarily. And NineFly being a bit reserved here in round 3. They know that Oblock has some weapons in hand. Now on the flash, playing very close. Michu, Trumps and Michu! Michu is always a consistent machine, and now... in sweet succession, they find a multitude of kills. It's Alex, Mickey, and Intra that all fall here. And Oblock, again, you look at the economy, it's not in the best of positions. They may look to play for some more exit frags. They certainly want to save these rifles in hand. NineFly, I believe everyone has enough health to potentially just tuck into the corner over here, but Michu, you see him going on the hunt just a bit here. Does he spot this one? He does. ESEA's going to find him, though. We'll get an extra pick on the way down. J-Trops will find 3 rounds in a row. Well, J-Trops and NineFly. J-Trops with 4, Michu with 6, and it was these 2 that had an absolute standout performance in game number 1 as well. I believe Michu had a 30 bomb at a minimum by the end of it. It's a scrappy buy for Oblock. They've got that full loss bonus, but they expend a ton of funds here. Big nades, ESEA eats all of it. He catches him on the spray, and Ronin almost gets another. There's the swing out. Ronin spotted one more. They try to go back on the cross, and Ronin through fire and flames. My man is insane. He's popping heads and getting bread. He's feeling fine and doing it while blind. Alex, a dirty 2K here, though. Dash is able to respond as Auto Director gets stuck on Foot Finder, and maybe we will have to take control. Oblock has 1 split between the 2 sites here. Sacrifice. Sitting close. We'll see that rotation now come in from Mickey. Mollies and nades. Up top, quick flick of the wrist. Dash has found another. Dash, who had a tough start on Overpass, but at some point he began to come alive, and now the beast has fully awakened. Dash, 4 and 2, has been fearsome here tonight. Mickey shifts in through church, but has a scout in hand, has to get through 3 and find the defusal with no kit in hand. Makes it incredibly tough. He's going to put a couple shots in toward New Box. Michu, nice shot through coffins. We'll find the head of Mickey, and NineFly will get 4 in a row. We did, however, see NineFly start off with 5 in a row on Overpass before Oblock would turn around and get 7, finishing that half at 7-5. Now, I would say that NineFly is much more comfortable on a map like Inferno. And again, Oblock, the economy's funky. They have a full loss bonus, so they continuously get a decent amount of funds, but it is 3 rifles, 2 SMGs, and not quite a full set of utility in hand as well. 2 on the site as far as B goes, and 3 for A here for Oblock. Utility, OB tossed early, looking to clear sandbags. Michu Low pressure forward. That nade kisses him right on the chin. They may look to do it again. It looks like he's getting lined up back there. See the mollies and the smokes, but Michi's in a great spot here. They're going to begin to send one away back toward the A site here, potentially. And now they throw some nades toward A. Oblock's going to think they read this correctly when it's all coming toward the B side here. That's going to be Learsea. He's all alone with an MP9. If they explode onto the site here, they are going to have a numbers advantage. Learsea's going to try to pop the smoke, but the molly's too good, and Learsea's in trouble. He doesn't spot him shifting in. He'll somehow find one, though. Michu does get the trade back. Spray comes through, drops down in, now backfire. Fires back through, rather. J-Trops finds Mickey. NineFly looking beautiful thus far here on Inferno. Oblock has some decisions to make. They have a kit to work with, but the flash is perfect, and J-Trops has found 2 more. And the boys are having a good time. I gotta tune in and see what the hell's going on over here.
2CT, nice.
What is he doing?
Nice. I have banana.
What a cycle. CT faded. CT faded.
I'm there. They might have seen.
I'm tucked now.
I'm
Your
tucked.
first CTJ.
They could walk
Actually,
out con too.
I'm juggling CT.
They can
What's
walk
CT?
out con.
Meech, get ready to double swing the CT, okay?
Yeah, ready.
3, 2, 1, go!
Nice.
Con.
Nice!
I'm so used to Meech being yellow, I thought Dash was Meech.
Oh, I love it. I love to hear him laughing like that. You know, let's stay tuned in for a full round this time.
Wait for it.
Beat it.
Okay. Okay. I'm half off flashing.
They just smoke bracket.
We'll
Bang.
watch Michu this time.
Nate, flash.
Blind.
Nothing.
Nated. Yep, there was. Hey, we're gonna be here again.
Close, just peeking.
Blind.
Peeking it. Swung the sandbags.
Sandbag.
Oh, Learsea, nice 2-piece there from Sandbags.
Waiting for you.
Just let me.
I'm just gonna try and hunt damage. Actually, I'll come.
Oh, over the top. Dash goes down. Oblock.
Benz, I know.
We'll
where
get
they're
there
gonna go, just
first.
let me- I can. I know the flow.
I'll drop in.
They'll get their first round on the board. This is what happened last time. It was a 5-0 start for NineFly. Oblock began to reel it back at this point. They go on to get 7 in a row. NineFly, we'll see if they can throw a wrench in the mix and stifle those plans here. Early nades down, banana back and forth. They are vying for some positioning here. Intro will tuck in toward Cubby. Util thrown. Michu trying to get one over the top, it looks like. He is fully tucked into this smoke here, though. And as it begins to dissipate is when it's going to get dangerous. But we see Oblock backing off a bit here. They relinquish some of that space here from B. There's the flashes and the mollies. We'll look to get forward here. Michu still anchoring toward banana. Intra playing from arch side. "40 seconds on the clock here again. NineFly being patient. We'll see Michu with one more smoke toward the B site. Does it get anybody early, though? It doesn't look like Oblock's taking the bait here. 25 seconds to go, and they are going to have to explode yet again. It's blind after blind. Intra tucks in, though. Mickey's good for 2, and they chop him down here. Oblock has found their second. Found a little action toward alt mid this time. Oblock has been comfortable on the 2-3 split. Come the flashes now. The pressure from Michu in toward lane. Intra's found the first with the up. Alex another dash. Will spot one, and they overrun Intra as well. The up goes down, and Mickey, the last standing on the site, but it's good night. J-Trops will tuck him in. 2v2, not a ton of health here for Dash, though. J-Trops is now stuck in the molly. They don't pressure through, but there's one coming from lane side, and that's something they're going to have to be a little bit weary about. Plant does go down here, but there's one in apps. Are they aware? Now from lane side as well. They've both shifted this direction. And now they should hear the audio cue of both. Here's the flash and the swing. Dash able to find the first. J-Trops can tuck in here now. Down they go and spray through the box. He has to swap to the pistol. There's no rounds left in the mag. We love to say it. Some people put fries in the bag, but NineFly, they just put bodies in the bag. They continue to shoot them down. And when it's all done and dusted, NineFly will rest at 6. They've guaranteed themselves a minimum of a tied half here. Anything extra could be phenomenal going forward. NineFly wanting to break out the brooms and shut it down in 2 here tonight. A lot of action toward alt mid again, or mid this time. Puma, we appreciate you being here and hyping up chat. John Stu, you as well, my brother. Early util yet again. Bams is immediately going to pressure out here. He's able to hold toward lane side now. Spotted here, and Ronan finds Intra through the wall. J-Trops at 9. Dash at 9 as well. And everybody has been popping off here at their own given time tonight. Here comes the util from NineFly. Nobody's seen on that smoke, and Bam steps in to find 2. It's his first 2 of the match because he's had to fight everybody for kills, but he finds those, and they are beautiful ones at that. Oblock knows they're in trouble. The economy is not there as well. It's realistically in shambles. Oblock Zone Wars will go back to B block and look to save these rifles, but Michu, the machine, he's hungry. You see that stat track there. He's trying to up those numbers. NineFly Esports from a tied half to a guaranteed winning half at 7.
Terrorists win.
How many more can they get? That's the big question for Oblock. They have had this full loss bonus. The funds are almost continuously there, but it's expensive on this side. And again, we see the op now in the hands of Intra. But it's going to be a glass cannon op because there's no armor here for Intra. Hailstorm of grenades again. Up here toward Banana. Michu will eat a bit of that one. He wins or gets the better end of the deal here. His sacrifice is down to 59. See Oblock being cautious at the A side. They've got 4 here, though. Intra's all alone on the B with an op. It's about to go head-to-head with Michu over there. We'll pop a smoke and slow things down a bit. Oblock's going to keep 4 here. Bands in a decent spot on the swing, though, and it's the far swing, the wide one from ESEA that I think catches him a bit off guard. But they could overwhelm the opper here. Nades come down. Intra does find one while blind. He's going to pick up one more as well. Over the top, J-Trops. Gets one, sacrifice the trade back. That's a tough peak to make. They'll make dash pay. 3 on the board now for Oblock. Into round 11 we go. NineFly, it's been a phenomenal start for them. Love to see them round out the first half with a couple more round wins. At a minimum, at least one of the next 2. You want to get to 8 here on the T side. Early nades up mid. Countered here toward Banana as well. That nade goes a bit wide. Michu's able to tuck in toward logs. Oh, but he's spotted here by Intra. This op has been playing on the B site. Maybe something that they could potentially address. Or look to overwhelm. Intra here holding with the op. See some nades being tossed back toward bands here from Trops. Alex will spawn a few, but he's caught with utility in hand. Alex is not able to get away. 2 on the site, 1 toward library. Sacrifice gets 1. Let's see the other. J-Trops will find 1 back, but 1 is all they get, and bands. Sure he's ready for this. He finds the first. There's 1 close in the molly, though. Had he waited a half a second longer, he might have heard the audio cue. 2 in a row for Oblock. They begin to battle back here. 1 more round before halftime. A lot of patience here now. Stack toward this B site. The op's been playing here. Are they able to overwhelm them? That's the big question here. On the peek through the molly, op does find 1. And the run and gun. Dash is able to take him out. Sacrifice on the trade. Bands will get 1 more. The nade pops the smoke, but J-Trops is ready. The Tech 9 Come on. Get a hold of yourself, Director. One up Banana. And Banana's found him. Smoke will go out. Mickey will look to pop it. Now they pressure in together. One new, one dark. How that Molly is not hurting him, I do not know. They combine for the 2. It's just enough time with the kit in hand. Well, in the half, it's 7-5. Much like we saw in the first map, but this time it will favor NineFly. Can the boys break out the brooms? Can they shut it down in 2? Or will we be making a short trip over to Ancient? Ronan and Jade Trops, dualies in hand. Back toward the B side is NineFly, but it does appear that Oblock is wanting to go potentially toward this A site. Some utility being thrown here. And they might look to pressure on through. They're going to go through Arch's side, and they're going to head toward this B site. So it still kind of works out in their favor just a bit. Here come the flashes. Intra, and I'm not sure what was going on with Bands there. Intra and Mickey will step on and find a big round. Dash left alone. Bands, I think, had some indecisiveness in that round. Dash still tapping heads, though. He's found 2, and he just needs 1 more! Dash! Just know my daughter's over here cheering and clapping for you as well when she hears me yell, Dash, a big 3K, NineFly. A round they should not have won. Dash, all business, baby. Big clutch, and with that, NineFly is now 4 for 4 on pistol rounds tonight. Up by 3 and a chance to extend the lead a bit. Oblock, because they find the plant, finds a 5, but they find some big nades as well. Mickey down to 49. Alex at 76. Jump shots come in. Roden finds the first. Can he get one? No. Bands will go down as well, but you can never count out Michu. It's hard to stop the machine. My man is looking fresh and clean on the scene, baby. Mr. Michu will eat you alive, but sacrifice. He spots him. Unfortunately, caught with bomb in hand, isn't able to pop the dome. You just got to work together here. Sacrifice has found the first and the second as well. Oblock will look to bounce back. This has been one hell of a series. The tug of war, the back and forth, the ups and downs, the emotions. It's had a little bit of everything. Big nades damage, but the blind allows Alex to find Ronan. Unfortunately for them, they step back into the molly that Ronan had left for him. Flash comes through, and, well, Michu will run to his death. NineFly's taking a lot of space toward mid and alt mid, though. What kind of timing are they going to find? Because they shift in between. Sacrifice on the other side of alt mid, and he's going to peek below. He's going to find him here. Knife in hand, Mickey able to find that one as well. Bans now with a 5-7. Bans to scoop the rifle. Here's the plant going down. Be a tough peek here. He's able to find the first. Now he knows there's probably one realistically toward pit, grave, or below. Sacrifice will still find it, though. 7-8, one away from tying it up. Oblock. And again, the economy just not where it needs to be for NineFly. Early utility again. A hailstorm of grenades. Just a bit early, though. They realize how many nades come down that lane. They realize that the A site is open, so they are just going to go ahead and leg it. Bans will fall, dashes. Wow, Intra, Alex. I guess we'll take over because Auto Director, again, is just funky this round. 8-8. We find ourselves tied up. 3 rounds in a row here for Oblock. NineFly will find a full buy. And this is a really important round now for NineFly. They've got to look to slow down some of this momentum here that has shifted into the favor. Of this Oblock Zone War squad. Sacrifice will pop the smoke, but there's nothing to see here. NineFly will go back to more of a default positioning. Here come the flashes and the mollies. Some pressure up toward Banana here. Michu will leave a smoke toward apps. Look to shift into spawn. They're going to leave 2 toward the A site here as Learcy. Toward mid will pop a flash. There's a molly in toward boiler. This molly will look to keep that bomb at bay. We see Oblock now relinquishing their space from the A site. Everybody's going to head toward Banana. J-Trops has a molly here. A molly any second now in front of this smoke would be so big. He's going to put one more smoke, actually. And now they've only got 19 seconds. There is so little time here. Once the smoke comes down, J-Trop should drop the molly right behind. In close and personal, Michu, good for 2. Drops will off Alex. They spot Michu through the smoke, but it doesn't matter. Michu leaves him with no hope. Shot through the smoke, he finds 4. Oblock left resting on the floor in a puddle of blood. 9-8. NineFly back on top. We take a look at the economy now for Oblock, and it's in an awkward spot. 2 AKs, 2 MAC-10s, and a Tech 9. They need some magic of their own. NineFly, a chance to get a 2-point cushion and extend this lead a bit. A little early util damage. There's a lot of aggression toward Banana here. This volley is beautiful, and it separates the pack. Ronan for the first, Michu for the second. Intra will claim one of his own. This flash goes a bit far as he pops it out. Vans and Ronan, 2 more. Alex is searching for a weapon. He does pick up a MAC-10. Smokes off the angle and looks to take this 1v1 here. Out comes the peak, and Ronan, the Barbarian, will continue to reign supreme. NineFly at 10. 2 away from match point. The economy again. Oblock on this eco. NineFly needs to ensure they get to 11 here. There will be a hero rifle around Intra. They're only halfway into this loss bonus as well. It's an interesting buy. Risk versus reward. And that was dangerously close for NineFly. But they dip, duck, dodge, and dive out of the way while sending that nade downfield. It does find some good damage toward Alex and Mickey. A little off the top here for Intra as well. That bomb scooped up toward T ramp. And this time, an attempt toward A. Fans up into apartments here already. Trops on the op, posted up in library, and 3 begin to linger toward library. J-Trops is waiting, and J-Trops is killing. 2 with ease. Later Sig pressures on the site, but Dash, no problem. J-Trop says, I can do it with the op. I can do it with the pistol. Sacrifice. We'll find one here, though. Sacrifice is alone in a 4v1. Not an ideal situation. We'll go on board with Sacrifice here as he tries to find one. Hear the footsteps. Dash will step out. He finds that one, and they are here to let him know. 11-8 now, 1 away from 1 away. And the economy has just been in a consistent funky spot for Oblock here in these last few rounds. We see it again in this one. It hasn't been a solid buy for at least 3 rounds now, counting this one. It's been a couple hero rifles, some SMGs, a Tech 9, and we see something similar. A Galil, an AK, a MAC-10, a Deagle, and a Tech 9. It's a smorgasbord. Can they make it work? NineFly, they've got the rifles. They've got the power. Michi's going to get up close and personal. Great position. He finds one. No, it's Ronan. I was confused. It's Ronan who slips forward. Ronan does get taken out through the smoke, but the damage has been done. And the smoke toward Banana will separate the pack again. NineFly will opt for a 2-2 split. J-Trops remaining patient. Neither of these members moving an inch. Oblock hoping that someone gets aggressive. Hoping that someone comes lurking. But NineFly doesn't need it. It's not necessary. They can relax in the comfort of their own sight. And J-Trops, as patient as ever. One with the op. He'll find it. And again, on to sight. As help. And Michu's just waiting here. Michu's waiting for the peak of the op shot. But we know J-Traps don't miss, baby. Now at 12. Let's tune in for the end of that one.
Okay.
I have him closed off. I'm gonna swing in 3,
Smoke me.
1, swing. He's on site.
Nice!
Pistols are by there.
They were that guy did dinner. That guy did dinner.
Nice. That is fun. I love bands, bro. I love it. I love it. 12 to 8. One more round to go. It will be a full buy for Oblock. But it's still kind of a rough full buy. I mean, it's 5 Galils and only 5 pieces of utility. Mickey. Early damage here as well. ESEA now. Ronan and Dash combined for 2. Bands goes down in the mix. Immediately, Oblock begins to leg it the other direction. Michu will find the boost. Rotation will come in. One toward Arch. Plant goes down from Oblock. They're looking to hang on by a thread. It's a 4v3. Into position they go. J-Trops up in hand. 3 rifles here. Intra. 4 kits here as well. Time is quickly running out, though, and they're going to have to go soon. Here come the shots. Nade's beautiful, but Intra finds the first. Ronan able to pick up one of his own. Slops and Ronan! The boys have done it! Just by the hair of their chinny chin chin. 13 to 8. We need to listen in. Yes!
Nice! Let's fucking go, man! Let's go! Fuck these two! Fuck them all!
I've never heard your mic do that, bro.
I don't
His
give a
mic
fuck,
got
man!
out
Fuck
forever.
'em!
I am a happy man. I am a happy man. Let's effing go. Bands better do it, baby. J-Trops the carry, 104 ADR. Michu, 55K spent. Dash your bullseye in this one with 66%. Ronan the fire starter, and Bands, 31 enemies flashed on another job well done. The boys have worked so hard, and the hard work pays off. You love to see it, baby. Woo! Woo! With my woos in chat, let's get some hype for the boys. All right. Let me get this stuff off my screen and get ready for the interview. I have never heard someone's regulator peak on their mic for so long. I've heard it cut out and peak and do that. I've never heard it for that long. The excitement from the boys and Bands and all to boot. Absolute cinema here tonight. I've almost got tears in my eyes. It has been amazing. I hope we get Bands in here for an interview as well. But it looks like we've got Trops and Rake at the moment. So let's bounce in with these two. Maybe we'll get to talk to Bands when we're all said and done. All right, here we go. Gentlemen, how we feeling, baby?
Oh my god, hey, what's up, man?
We're feeling good.
Oh,
You got 2 of us. That's how good we're feeling.
You know, we got to do the listen-ins. You guys were a little bit behind as well. So on big rounds, like the final round, we got to, kind of get a little bit of a replay. And I don't know if I've heard anybody's mic dampen them for that long. I love to hear the excitement. So the rest of us in chat have been shouting it. I'm going to give him one right now. Nice! Because we love it, baby. What a job tonight. Obviously, it was a little bit scuffed on overpass. We'll take what we can get. Maybe that 4-player action helped us a little bit. But, I mean, they still took it to overtime. We got to listen into some of the rounds. What was going on during all of that?
Oh, a lot of scared people shaking their boots on our team. I can tell you that right now. It was a lot of I could hear sometimes our voices strain from the stress. We were so scared. Some people were so scared to throw a 4v5. So honestly, you know, it's a little bit of a buff for them too. You know, I don't know, man.
Well, they almost did better. It felt like we changed up our play style a little bit, expecting them to stack everywhere, and it almost hurt us a little bit in OT there. But, you know, we were able to bite the bullet, lock it down. They got that 5th player in, and then we just locked it in, 19-15 on Overpass. A really fun one on Inferno as well. But it felt like there was a little bit of tense blood between these two teams throughout this one.
Yeah.
There was a bit of activity going on in the Face It chat. Even though we gave them our tech pause, they said these bots are still playing out the game as if we could do anything about it. We already gave you our pause, so there was a bit of bad blood. There's a bit of bad blood.
They have some of the most toxic people known to ever play high-level NA Counter-Strike on that team.
Well, I mean,
And
you guys
I
were
do not
nice
like
enough.
some of them.
You were nice enough to give them some of your pauses, right? We saw that on screen as well. We got to tune in and we got to hear, you know, some of the shit talking as well, which we thoroughly enjoyed. So when you watch this one back, I'm sure there's going to be some fun moments. But man, that was exciting. I feel like I'm almost getting too old now at 40. My chest was hurting a little bit during that one. I was screaming as well. What was the difference? I mean, did you expect them to play Overpass? Was that where we were looking? I know they played a lot of they played a lot of Dust 2 and Mirage, right?
Yeah. They play like all the pug maps and none of the strat maps. So when they picked Overpass, we looked like, I don't know if you remember this, Liquid when Astralis picked Vertigo, like Berlin Major. We were just like, what? Like, what's going on, dude? We were so confused.
I love Astralis. Shout out to my boy Fuzi. But yeah, you know, I mean, it almost paid off for them. I felt like they did play well on Overpass. I felt like we had some minor mistakes on Overpass as well that probably made it look more so that way. But Inferno, a different story. Michu is a consistent machine, but you dropped the 30 bomb in map 1. I mean, what was the difference? Obviously, the team last night was advanced. We had a tough matchup. What was the difference feelings? I mean, did that help you get prepared tonight, or was it just a different atmosphere, or what were we feeling? Because you had 50 overall.
I mean, it's a mix of two things. One, I was just like really feeling good. I felt like I just couldn't miss a shot. And I was just playing like as smart as I could. A lot of the rounds we were doing quadruple B, so I was just playing retake on A. Every round, at some point, it got to like I was getting less kills like as consistently because I think we were shutting them down on A so much. I think I had like 25 or 20 something in regulation, to the point that they were just like, yeah, let's not go A, and they just kept on hitting B no matter how many times we had 4 people B. So we just managed to shut them down. Luckily, those B holes were still scary because they got a low man advantage despite us having 4 there.
I think you had 20 before halftime, but you finish at 50 and 30 with 11 assists. Michu not far behind you. Ronan, I mean, everybody played well tonight. It was a lot of fun to see, but we've got what we got to do. We officially have to get one more win before advanced. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's one more, just one more.
And who are we playing next?
We are playing 2 Thrill next on
2
Monday.
Thrill, and we were kind of hoping for this, right? This was we thought that tonight's matchup was going to be tougher, right?
Yeah, this was going to be the hardest match we played.
So a strong chance to get advanced. We won't get too excited or too ahead of ourselves, but we've got to be feeling good. That next matchup is actually Monday, the 16th, same time as always. But, I mean, you want to tell us a little bit about how you were feeling tonight, Vance?
I am not going to lie. Calling 5v4, like, you just automatically have the man advantage every single round. It is the most nerve-wracking thing to do because you know if you call a bad round and you get punished, you're gonna feel like absolute shit after because you have the advantage. There should be no reason you should lose the round as long as everyone trades, and like it's just I don't know. I just needed to breathe more and just like keep playing our normal stuff because I did get a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. You know, I think we tuned in one time where we heard J-Trop. So, you know, Bands, I know you're trying to help, but I know the smokes. Just let me hit this one or so. I forget exactly what it was there on Inferno. But, you know, but we got to hear some of the friendly banter. We got to hear, you know, I don't know if it was Michu or Ronan, but someone talking about the boys prolonging all the timeouts during Overpass. So like I said, there's a lot of fun ones when we watch this back, but you know, it's great to see you guys get the 2-0 dub here tonight. Were we thinking that we were heading to Ancient, or were we expecting to close it out in 2?
we were 100. Well, sorry, we were 100% expecting them to pick Ancient. So when they picked Overpass, we were kind of confused. But I mean, we were we knew if we were able to get maps that we were comfortable on, aka like Overpass and Inferno, we were gonna close it out in 2. We just like completely weren't expecting Inferno or Overpass. So, I mean, that made our lives a lot easier.
I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of expecting us to maybe lose whatever map 1 was, but as soon as we won our map pick, it doesn't matter what map 3 is. They could have picked Mirage. They just would have tilted themselves to death, kind of like what they did
True,
on
actually,
Inferno.
they are mega tilters.
Well,
Mega tilters, known toxic individuals, awful people. 2 of them are awful people. 2 of them are actually decent people. They just, bad choice of friends.
yeah. Well, we got to tune in
Don't
a couple
look at their
times.
basic match page.
And we could, I would check the Counter-Strike chat sometimes because we would see some of the, we got DDoSed or this or that, but I could hear bands or someone just typing away. So I knew somewhere there was some stuff being said, but pistol rounds, they've been a problem for us. Tonight we go 4 for 4 in pistol rounds. What was the difference?
We did the dash 1 on 1v3 on Inferno.
Yes,
so
I know.
We shouldn't have won that one, but we did. T side, they've only played 1 Inferno game, so we didn't have any like prep for it. So we just did whatever our strongest pistol we thought was.
Okay.
And then Overpass, they've never played, so we had no prep on it. So we just did whatever we thought our strongest pistols were. And yeah, that's why we won, I guess.
Well, Rake, we've come pretty far. You've got to be proud of the boys. Are you ready for this next matchup? And what are your feelings and thoughts on the season as a whole and where we're at now?
We're bad at BO1s. We are bad at we are bad at BO1s. I mean, we went 8-6 both seasons I've been here, and the team before was BO1 Warriors. So
Good
I don't know.
Good days.
Yeah. So I think we can beat almost any team in main in a BO3, assuming we don't throw or have a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm looking forward to being back in advanced as of Sunday night when we win.
Well, it's not Sunday night.
Monday.
It's Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Oh, I just thought it'd be every 2 days. Okay, Monday night. As of Monday night, I can't wait to introduce all 5 of these people to advanced for the first time.
Me either. I've been excited. I felt like this Jason guy lagging out today was almost a sign from the Counter-Strike gods that, this is our time. This is, what the boys have worked so hard for. So we are ready to see that happen. Any final words from any of you tonight?
You're the GOAT.
You know what? We'll start with Trops because I'll just go right down the list because Trops is on top here. So we'll start with Trops and we'll go down the list.
Shout out my team on Inferno.
But not Overpass.
My team on Overpass, I would have done horrible things to you if we lost that game. Yeah, shout out NineFly. Yeah, you got this, fans.
Rake?
I would like to shout out my team for winning. I would have been very sad if I had to go another year of losing to Learcy and Sacrifice. That would have personally hurt me. So shout out team, and also shout out my team for not tilting and actually listening when I said, please mute everybody ahead of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I love keeping people unmuted. I love just, I love some banter.
Mm-hmm.
But from personal experience of playing these people for many years and playing them at LAN, they're the type of people that will type. They will say things that, if you don't have chat censored, will get you banned on Twitch. And then, you see them at LAN and they stare at the ground when they're walking.
That's usually
so
how
shout
it goes.
Team for winning. Shout out my team for winning.
Top one of the keyboard warriors. Bands. Any final words for you, my friend?
All the normal stuff. Shout out you for screaming at the microphone. Shout out Claus for all the back end stuff that he does for us. Shout out J-Trops for carrying me because I'm fat on Inferno. Everyone played freaking amazing on Inferno. I did a whole lot of nothing. I had more assists in the entire series than I did kills somehow.
And you had 20. We heard We heard you
Yeah,
saying that at the
I had
end.
26 kills and 30 assists.
What?
Yeah, right?
Hey, you know, that's the
It's
life
all
of an
it's all
IGL, you
damage
know?
assists too, which is crazy because FACEIT doesn't count flash assists. It's all damage assists.
Yeah,
Well,
learned a headshot.
in map 1, you had something like 40-something people flashed. And then in map
Yeah.
2, you had 30-something flashed. So
Yeah,
they
I'm
were
just a slow
staring into
player,
the
it's all
sun
good,
for
man.
days, I guess. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. How about we get a big nice on 3 for everybody? Ready? 1, 2, 3. No!
Nice!
Let's go, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time tonight. I look forward to that dub on Monday.
Yeah, see you on
Yes,
Monday.
Yes, sir, man. See you around.
Peace. Guys, the boys, we did it. Let's go. It's always so much fun over here. I cannot thank NineFly and King Plaza enough for allowing me to come back and yell at the mic. For Bands and the rest of the crew for always supporting me on what I do. I often see them, you know, sharing this stuff on Twitter. But guys, I appreciate all your support. It means more to me than you might ever know. So friendly reminder to everybody before we get all sentimental here, as I'm old and emotional these days, we've got a ton of socials, guys. The community is great. It's thriving. It's growing. And there's a lot of phenomenal people in this community. We would love to have you over there. Please join the Discord, become part of this amazing community. And then don't forget to follow the socials from the Twitter to the Instagram, the TikTok, YouTube, and much, much more. We're continuously putting out great content for all of you to enjoy. If you missed some of these matchups, you can go back and check it out as well. You can find me at hotsauce.com. I'm a little behind on my schedule, but it's got my socials on there. I pretty much stream every day as well. So any and all support would be greatly appreciated. Guys, thank you so much again for hanging out. Yappy, Stu, Bands, Ronan, Chosen was in here earlier. Puma was holding it down. Band's younger brother, Pickles or Faves was in here. There's a lot of great people showing up, showing out, and showing that support. So again, guys, we appreciate each and every one of you. Stick around for that raid, even if you only got a couple minutes. Let's share some of that NineFly love. Show them what a great community we are. Guys, my name is Hot Sauce, your favorite mustache caster. You guys have been absolutely beautiful. Hit that follow button down below. Don't miss out on that action on Monday where we look to crack into advance. Take care and please enjoy the rest of your weekend.